Good evening and welcome to Monkeys with Fire. How is everybody tonight? Hope you're all well. Hope you're all set for the weekend. But before we get to relax, it's a little bit of gaming on TFI Games Night. Good evening, Sarah. Game with maths time. It is indeed. It is indeed. So, what game are we playing tonight? We're going to be playing a game of Trek 12 from Lumberjacks Studio and Hachette Boardgames UK. Yeah, I think I got the names right. Oh, it's only taken 3 sessions, but we got there. We got there in the end. I'm going to get things going straight away with this because I think this could be one of my perfect games, but we will see. So, Sarah, are you all set and ready? I think you're obviously excited. I can tell. Are you good to go? Shall I bring you on in? Yes. All right. Let's unmute the mic then. Good evening, Sarah.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
It's time for math.
You're getting a bit excited here, aren't you? I can tell. Maybe. That's good. No, it's good. It's good. I think we should be excited about this game because, as I say...
I was just going to say, growing up, I was an only child, so my mom and I would usually be the ones playing games and stuff, and we had a game called 24. And it was just a card, and it had 4 numbers on it. And the first person to figure out how to use all 4 numbers to make 24, you'd be like, got it, and then you'd have to explain how you did it to make 24, so...
Oh, it had nothing to do with Jack Bauer, then?
No, but you had to use, like, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, just, like, simple, you know? But, yeah, weird. I enjoyed playing that.
Oh, well, that being the case, I think that my cards are already marked because there's going to be a lot of that happening in tonight's game. Should we jump to the table and take a look, yeah?
Yes. Eleanor, it was not broken. It was left on for the yup part, but the other parts it was meant.
I don't know if Sarah would know who Carol Vorderman is.
I don't. And no, my mother's name was not Carol. That was her twin sister's name.
Oh, well, there we go. So, Carol Vorderman was a probably still is, isn't she? A television personality who is exceptional at maths. Unbelievable her level of skill in it. So yes, anybody who likes maths. Most people sort of seem to shy away from maths, but no, Carol was incredibly good at it. All right, so here we go. Oh, just before we get started, good evening, Roger. Welcome. We're just about to open the box, so you've joined us at the right time.
Hello, Governor.
So, first of all, what I really like is, look how small the box is. I like a game that fits into a small box. So that's great. This box is heavy. So let's take the lid off. It is jam-packed full of stuff. We have 1 manual, but we then have a second manual. Then
question: Are all the mountain cards the same?
Okay, well, you're jumping ahead. I know. I can tell you watched the video. We got another manual. We have our effectively play cards, which depict different mountain ranges in the Himalayas, because that's what we're doing. We are trekking through the Himalayas, laying down lines and finding the best paths to be able to ascend to the summit. So I'm going to try and do these names. Is that Dunai? So we have Dunai. This is Cagcot. Cagcot. I am never going to do this one. Oh, goodness me. Dolagiri. Dolagiri. Yeah, we're going to go with that. All right. So we got three different ascents. But this, again, I was mesmerized when I first opened this because inside the box there are challenge envelopes. These are sealed. And you only get to open them when you achieve various challenges when you're playing a game. Oh, sealed envelopes that you're not allowed to open. That's awesome. So we have those. We have some little cards. Most importantly, we have some dice. So for tonight, just starting off, we don't need any of the challenge cards. We don't need the cards, or the solo manual, or the alpine manual. We just need the trekker's manual. And if I read this correctly, we are doing the Dunai.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Are you going to hold up the map to the screen for a second so I can screenshot it so I can fill it out appropriately?
You know what? That was one thing I absolutely forgot to do. I should have done that, shouldn't I? I should have been prepared. Give me 2 seconds. I will take a photograph right now and send it to you. We'll do this all.
Oh, that would work even better.
We'll do it all in real time because that is something that I should have done.
Then I can split screen it to my tablet.
Yes. I love these little dice. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Maybe that was the bad roll.
3, 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if you because you know how the game plays already, or you have a good idea. Let's put this to here. I'm just taking.
Yeah, you just add, subtract, and do multiplication.
That's quite right. Let's do that, and we'll just quickly send this over to you. That's going to be the fun bit. Hang on a second.
I assume though once I write a number down in a circle, I can't change it later.
That's correct. Yep. Well, I'll be filling things out for you. So.
Right, but I wanted it on my own end.
That's okay.
As well. Not that I don't trust you. Just for.
Yes, just for planning. I understand that.
Yeah.
There you go. You should have a photograph of the Dunai play.
How does one save such photo? I'm trying to save it.
So what we'll do is that we're going to... So we just tear off 2 pages. We'll just get rid of those. What we're going to do is we're going to put Sarah just there. And Monkey just there. All right, and what we'll do is we'll just mark on. So we'll put the an S there and an M just there. All right. So we have our 2 sheets down. Right, so it is pretty simple. And I think what's going to happen is it's going to be so easy to play this game that we'll have the opportunity that it'll be Sarah and I will play first. Then I think what might be a good idea is if Sarah plays somebody in the chat who can basically give instructions to what they want to do, and I will, of course, mark it all out on their sheet here. And then whoever is the winner of both of those 2 games could then play against each other. Obviously, though, Sarah, if you end up winning both of them, then I guess you can just play against yourself, can't you?
I think you're allowed to do that on Twitch.
But there's solo rules in the game, so it's perfect for that as well. All right, so here we go, and I'm literally just going to go through this as as we actually play. So the goal is to get the highest score by cleverly filling up your card in order to set up fixed lines and map zones while you climb. All right. We have taken the Dunai card for the first game. We have a pen and we have the 2 dice. So that's all set up and ready. Everything else is in the box because we do not require it. So how to play? One player rolls both the dice. Each player chooses their result at the same time. So to choose a result, each player picks only one of these operations. So let's do this as we go. We'll learn as we play. So I'm going to roll the dice.
I assume the subtraction, you always subtract the smaller from the larger.
Yes, I guess that would be the case. So here we go. So you can either take as your result the lowest die result, which would be a 5. You could take the highest die result, which will be a 6. You can take the difference between the 2 results.
Oh, you could do 5 or 6. Okay.
Yes. So the difference between the 2 results is a 1. The sum.
It's 11, and then there's 30.
Oh, somebody likes maths and is trying to jump ahead. Okay. All right. Okay. So yes. So the sum of 2 results is 11, or the product of the 2 results is 30. Now that 30, bear that in mind. That's an interesting number. Okay. So what will happen is we get to tick. So let's take Sarah's card here. She has a little chart here, and she can basically do these actions only once. So say, for example, you wanted to do that 30, we would mark out the times box. That means that during the course of the game, you could only do the product of the 2 3 more times. After that, you can no longer take that option, and you've got to go for other options in the grid.
You can only do it 4 times each?
As a maximum during the course of the game, yes. Okay.
Oh, snap.
So you're going to have to vary what numbers you take. So that's an interesting little dilemma. All right. But remember, what's going to happen is all of these are going to get filled, and this is all going to get filled. So you will get to a point where you cannot do what you want to do. You're going to have to do what's left. And that will make you think about that 30 again in a second. All right, but we'll come to that in a moment. So you tick the empty box on the line corresponding to your choice. When all boxes are ticked on the same line, that choice is no longer available to you. All right. You then report the result in a circle of your choice. So you can place whatever number you choose anywhere on any circle on the page there. So this is now the crux of the game. Okay. You place your first result in the circle of your choice. All subsequent results have to be adjacent to an already filled circle. And then we apply the outcome of your choice, either a fixed line or a zone. So this really only comes into effect once we've got a second result. So shall we do this right now? We can put in our results. So starting with you, what do you want to put? What do you want to do first?
I think I would do 11.
You're going to take the 11. So you're taking the sum of the 2 results. Okay. So what I will do is I will mark out. So we've done the plus. You've done that already. You've only got 3 chances of doing another type of a plus mechanic again. So where are you going to put your 11 in your grouping?
On the left side, you'll see where there's a circle surrounded by a whole bunch of circles. You just pretty much circled it. It makes it like a flower. I want the center of that flower.
So I'm just going to point the pen.
All the way to left.
I'm going to point the pen at where I'm thinking, the center of the flower.
Yes.
Okay, that is your 11. Done.
The max, if you're talking about the up and down numbers, Roger, that is for the individual dice. So the highest number and the lowest number for the dice.
But interestingly, these dice are not 1 to 6.
Oh?
Yeah. Oh yes. The dice Let's just get it right. The yellow dice is 0 to 5.
Yeah.
All right. So the red is 1 to 6, and the yellow is 0 to 5. I'm just going to make sure I'm correct on that. I believe I am. Yep. Red dice numbered 1 to 6, yellow dice 0 to 5. All right. There we go. So what am I going to take? I am going to take... I'm going to take the highest result. I'm going to take the 6. And I'm going to, for simplicity, I'm going to put my 6 in the same one, and I'm going to take the highest. So that is done.
I like how you're using a pen. That's real ballsy of you.
Because we're not going to make any mistakes tonight, are we?
Right?
No. All right. So that effectively is the first sort of round done. We roll the dice again. Simple as that.
I could see folks laminating this so you can reuse them.
There's plenty. I mean, the stack of pages. There's lots there, and of course, this is the starter sort of map. So
yeah, I'll take 10.
Okay, right. So you're doing the addition of the 2, yes?
I realize I'm doing it. Hold on. Do I want to do that? Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Now then. So now I'm going to explain fixed lines. Because I think you might
to the right.
Already,
yeah, to the right of my 11.
So you're going to put your 10 in there. All right. So for everybody watching, a fixed line is a sequence of numbers that follow one another. When you place a number, if it is possible to create or continue a sequence with the neighbouring number, either one up or one down, you must draw the fixed line by adding a line between the two numbers. So Sarah's got the 11, got the 10. We link those together. You've kind of got to think of this as a rope. This is the rope that's leading up to the summit of the mountain.
If you want your number options, you just let me know.
Because your speed going through it, eh?
Yeah, okay. 6, 4, 2, 10, 24.
Oh, you're so annoying. If your result can be linked to several identical numbers, then you can only pick one. If there are 2 different next numbers, you must link your result to both of them. All right? So,
if you recall my earlier story, I know lots of things that equal 24, and 6 times 4 is one of them.
Okay, right. So here we go. We had that 30 before, didn't we? So there are 2 types of circle in the game. We've only got one type on these particular maps. The more advanced maps have an additional type of circle. So basic circles. In these circles, you cannot write a number over 12. If you choose to write a number over 12, or if you have no choice, then you must draw a sad face in that circle. Okay?
Oh, no.
And sad face are equal to a penalty at the end of the game. So again, this is the interesting sort of dilemmas that if you had got to a point where you could only do the multiply option, and that multiply was 30, and that was all that's left to you, you've got to take it, but you're automatically giving yourself a penalty. All right? So the limit is 12. You do not want to go over that. All right? Now, over to me, we have another option. It's called mapping the zones. A mapped zone is a group of at least 2 adjacent and equal numbers. When you write down a number, if it is identical to the adjacent number, it creates or expands a zone. Draw a pattern in that circle that's part of the zone. So I'm going to take that 6, which again, it is the highest number. So I'm using up mine, so I'm doing exactly the same as you here. And I'm going to put my 6 just there. And we just shade this in a little bit, and we shade this in a little bit. And that is now a zone. And so what I kind of want to do is have lots of 6s, as many as I possibly can, in that area. So facilitate the final count, you should use a different pattern for each zone. So we can now just keep on playing. This is it. We've explained the rules of the game. Now it's just a case of rolling the die, making lines, making zones, And once we fill everything up on the page, we'll then go through the end of game scoring.
1, 2, 3s.
Pardon?
I said, come on, 2 3s.
Is that what you want? Okay. All right. Well, here we go.
I want 2 3s.
Okay. Here we go.
Ah!
Wow. So, okay. What are you doing? Where are you doing it?
I'm gonna multiply and take my 9, and let's.
So you're gonna do a multiply.
Let's put it below the 10, like kind of on the right side of below the 10.
So down and under the 10, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a 9 there. And we'll just put a link there. I'm going to take the multiplication of the two. Hang on, no, I don't want 2 3s.
3 3 0 6 or 9.
I want the adding, don't I? The sum of the results.
Yeah, you want your 6.
Yeah. So you did the times. I'm doing the plus, and I'm going to take a 6.
I'm a math wizard, everyone.
I'm going to put my 6 just there. Well, they're already thinking you're a witch.
I know they said witch, but I think math witch doesn't sound right. But a math wizard sounds right.
Okay. What results would you want now, Sarah?
A 2 and a 4 would be good.
Okay. Let's see if we get a 2
or
and a 4.
Or a 2 and a 6.
Don't complicate things. We get 2 and a 4. Oh! You see, because you tried to ruin the spell, that's what happens.
Oh, no, I want this.
Do you want this? Okay.
Yes.
You do actually, don't you? Yes.
Yes.
This actually works out very nicely for you. So this is adding the 2 together.
I'm using up my addition real quick, though.
You are, yeah. You're gonna be stuck. Where do you want to put this 8?
Let's do it to the right of the 9.
Right of the 9. That's an 8 in there.
You got 4s or 0s or 8s or 16.
I'm gonna go for the 8 as well.
What are you laughing at?
You just rattling off all the numbers.
Yeah, because I write it down.
Okay. I'm going to take
These numbers are small enough I can do them quicker.
Yeah, I'm going to take the 8. And I'm going to put my 8. I'm going to put my 8. Where am I going to put my 8, Sarah? Where?
Yeah, you have to make a touch, don't you?
Yeah.
If you want, you could put it all the way to the bottom of the bottom right one. That would give you still the most room for 6s.
I'm going to put 8 there just in case, because I know that my 6s are going to run out. But yes, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So I'm allowed to put 12 on the board, right? Just nothing over it. Okay.
You may have to put something over 12, but know that it's going to be a penalty. Yeah. But,
I know 3 points. That's a lot.
Yeah. All right. So rolling again. Oh. Okay.
3 and a 4. No,
3 and a 0. So where do you want to put essentially a 3? Where do you want to put your 3?
I might want to put down a 0.
Or a 0, yes.
Oh. Does 0 attach to 12?
No.
Oh.
It's not like playing cards.
Okay.
So 0 is 0. 0 attaches to a 1.
Let's shoot. Gosh darn it, 3. Let's put it to the left of the 11.
To the left.
And we'll take the highest number is what we're doing. The pointing up arrow.
So yes, are you going for the 3 then? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going the highest number. You're taking the 3 left of the 11. Okay, done. I'm going to take the lowest number. I'm going to take the 0. I'm going to just place it just over there. Done. Go on then. What number do you want?
Well, I mean, a 3 and a 4 would be... No, I don't want a 3 and a 4 because, well, that's the only way we're getting 7, isn't it? Or like a 5 and a 2 is... 7 is only going to come from addition. Oh, no, we could multiply it if we get a 7. No, and a 7 and a 1, but we don't have 7 on a dice, so we can't have that.
Okay. You get a 4 and a 6.
So same as the first time. Okay. 6, 4, 2, 10, 24. We definitely don't want the 24.
Nope.
Okay. I'll take the higher number.
You're going to go for the high number, so you're going to take the 6.
And we're going to put it to the up above left of the 8. No, right. I'm not left, but right.
I'm just going to point to it just to make sure.
Yes.
Okay, so that is your 6 going in there. I am going to take the higher number as well. And I'm going to place that 6 just there.
It actually works out really well on the tablet. I have it split screen, but I put it on like, where you can like edit your photos.
Right.
And I put it on the pen and I can just fill it out just like you are.
Oh, excellent. Oh, that's really good then.
Yeah, works out great.
Good.
So you could play this online with your friends.
Yes, that is definitely a plus. Oh, look at this, a 6 and a 0. If only I'd not plussed that 6 there. But it's okay. So, what do you want to take?
I will take the subtraction number of 6 and put it to the right of my previous 6.
To the right of your previous 6. So that's going to go there, and that's going to link those two. I can do this.
It was a subtraction number.
It was a subtraction, wasn't it?
No. Wrong. You
What?
got to color them in. They're not a link.
Oh, yeah, the link out. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we'll know that. So that was subtraction. I'll do exactly the same, and I'll put my 6 going up there as a zone. There we go.
I like how you're going for a zone and I'm clearly going for a chain. It's nice. It's a nice little...
Okay, here we go. Oh!
Yes.
6 and a 1.
Okay.
See, I can work this one out. 6 times 1 is 6. I'm going to go for the times. I'm just going to jump ahead here.
Figured you would.
The great thing about this is you could be doing all this in together, can't you? You don't have to wait for the other player. It's only because we're doing this on Twitch that we're a little bit of delay. But I'm just jumping ahead there, and I'll do that. So go on. Where are you going to put yours?
The 7 where the 7 goes.
Oh, of course.
I realize
it's the 7.
I'm
yes.
using up my last edition, but it is what it is.
Yes. So, okay, you cannot do any more additions. Oh, but you've got a great little line going on there, haven't you? All right, okay.
Yeah, I've kind of screwed myself, but that's okay.
No, it's all right. It's all good. A 5 and a 5.
So 0, 10, 25, and 5 and 5.
I'll let you go first if you're ready.
No, I wanted the 10. Poop. Poop on everyone.
Well, this is interesting. You could take that 10.
I'll take the 5. I can't take the 10. I am done with addition.
Oh, yes, you can't. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I was going to put it over there and make like a bunch of little connectors, but
Yeah.
I can't. So I'm going to take a 5.
Where you're taking?
I will take the lowest number 5, please.
Yeah. And where are you putting your 5? Link into your
right
6?
above the 6, yes.
Yeah. So that goes there, and that is a link between those. All right. I'm going to take the 5.
That's the other one. It's a link with the other one, too.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
But hang on a second. Do you have to... if your result can link to several identical numbers, you can only pick one.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to scribble that one out. That's the one. Okay. I'm going to take the 5. I'm going to put my 5 just there. And I'm going to link it to that 6. And hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so I'm taking the lowest number. 9.
Yeah, he should have drawn a linking line there. He just didn't. Between my 7 and my 6.
7 and 6. Oh, you're between these two. Yeah. Yes, that should have been linked, shouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. We'll get better when we do the next game. All right, here we go. A 0 and a 6.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
I will take the subtraction 6.
Subtraction.
And I'm going to put it top left of the 7.
Top left of the 7. So that's
well, I guess just top of the 7. There's only one top of the 7.
And that goes in there. No, sorry. The more description, the better. Make sure I don't do it wrong. I'm going to take the 0 times 6 to have my 6 down at the bottom just here. Keeping those zones. All right. It's a 3 and a 3.
6, 9, and 0. Well, none of this because I can't take any of those anymore. So I have 9 zeros and 3s for mine. Let's take the lower number 3.
Lower number 3, yeah.
No, I lied. Let's take the multiplication 9. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to scribble that. Okay, so at least you know it's there. So you're going to take multiplication 9, yeah?
The 9, yeah, and let's put it next to the other 9.
Okay. So 9 goes there. That becomes a zone. I'm going to take... Ooh, I'm going to take the...
So get a link
5, 6...
into the 10. My 9.
9. You can only do it once, though, can't you?
Oh, so then like the 6 that we linked up there wouldn't link into the 7 either.
Hang on a second, hang on. A fixed line, so a fixed line can go in 1 and... Yeah, so hang on. So yes, this 9, yes, it would go into the 10, wouldn't it? But the zone, yes. It can only link into once. Yeah, but the zones... Yeah, that's correct. That's okay. Just to make sure I'm doing it right.
If not, because see, that's my question then is like, do numbers link into other things or is it just like one path is one path, nothing else links into it? Because I get the whole, if you put it down and it can link into multiples like we did with that 5, you had to pick one. I get that.
It's when you put down a number, it can only link once. But if then you put another number down and that could link into the previous number, then that's okay. It's just you don't do multiple links on that one number during that one turn, yeah?
1 line per turn. Got it.
1 line per turn. Why have I just cheated? Said I'm asking Lorna. Why? Where have I cheated? Oh, 0 times 6 equals 0. Well, what about? Oh yeah, 6. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right, isn't it? I want it to be an addition, then, don't I? I'm making a mistake. So I'm going to put it in there. I still want the 6. Have I put the 6 down? I don't think I have I? Yeah, since you guys are
it's your turn.
It's still my turn. I still haven't put that 6 down, have I? Because I got distracted. So I'm going to put the 6 in here.
Yeah, I had 11 numbers filled in. You only had 10, so now you're good.
Right. But we've both got 2 splodges where we can actually still fill that in. Yeah. Okay, here we go. A 5 and a 5.
So we have 5, 5, 0, 10, 25. Okay.
What do you want to do?
So we can't even do a 10, but I'll still ask even though I can't do it. If I were to put a 10 down next to the 11 and the 9, I would only be able to link into one, or I could link into both, just...
You could, if you put that 10 here, you would link into the 11, and you would create a zone between that 10 and that 10, but that's it.
Yeah, too bad I can't do that, though.
Right? You don't start creating whole chains, but you might have made a chain. Well, you do have a chain because you got your 9 going into your 10, and your 10...
I know what I'm going to
do. Goes into the 11, and the 11 would go into the 10 again.
I'll take that low number up there.
So you're going to take that? Yeah, so
that dot that you created.
Yeah, so that's been done properly now. Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to put the 5 above the 6.
5.
So that little bubble all by itself.
Yeah. So that now links. Okay, done. I'm going to take the low number as well. And I'm going to put the 5 there. And that now makes these a zone. Should actually do a different. In fact, I'm going to do it.
You need one of those multicolored pens where they like click down.
I know. So because you've got to identify this is all one zone, that's now a second zone. Just in case, I think it's just in case you might have the same number, but they're actually different zones. I wonder though, what happens if maybe your zones actually link up? Ooh, interesting. All right, next roll. Our choices are now becoming so much smaller. We got a 4 and a 2.
Oh, we haven't had that one yet.
I could have another 6 there, couldn't I?
And we got 8, 6, 2, 2, and 4. I'm going to take the high number.
You're going to take the high. So you're going to take that 4. We're going to
put it next to the 5.
Next to the 5. Okay, so 4 goes in there, and that does link. I am going to take the sum of the 2, which gives me a 6.
You would.
Well, yeah, basically. So I'm going to put my 6 in there. I'm hoping there's going to be a 7 coming up soon. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, it's a 5. So 5 and 5.
5 zeros, 10s, 25.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll take... Let's do the subtraction.
So that's going to give you a 0, isn't it?
I don't know if I want to do that, though.
Yeah. Make sure you decide what you want to do before I write it down.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take the lower number, I guess.
Lower number. Okay, you're going to take the low 5. Where's that 5 going?
We're going to put it next to the 6.
So a 5 next to the 6. That just goes in there. That creates a line just there. All right, excellent. I'm going to take the... Ooh, well, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, doesn't it? Maybe. No, I'm going to take the low number. So, done that. I'm going to put my 5 in just there. We've got the crosshatch pattern in there. All right. It's getting close now. It's just 5 more rolls. We got a 6 and a 1.
So that gives us 6, 7, 5, 1, and 6. I'll do the subtraction. And we'll put the 5, I guess, next to the... I really shouldn't do that, but that's fine. Put the 5 next to that 5, please.
So the 5 up here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's no linking, but you've now created a zone with this 5. I am going to do 6 times 1 is 6. I'm getting that right, Lorna. And I'm going to put my 6. Yeah, what the heck? 6 in there. Done.
I think you didn't fill in one of your blocks up there at some point. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options left, and I only have 5 options left.
Ah, that's true.
So I'm wondering if you...
Have I missed one?
I don't know, you didn't do something at some point, just so you know.
Well, no, okay. We've got to mark one off. Go on. Pick what? Well, here we go.
I would say subtraction, because that one's your most open one.
Right, fine, okay, we're happy with that.
I'm nice.
Okay, that's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. This is, first games. We're just. I
just figured I'd say something because I didn't want it to end and you'd be like, wait.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, it's absolutely fine. So there we go. We got 2 and a 5.
So 5, 2, 3, 7, 10. Ooh. I'll take the subtraction.
So you're going to take that 3, yeah?
Yep, and finish my row.
You put the 3 in there. Wow. And that was a subtraction. That's done. I am going to take... I'm going to take the higher number. I'm going to take the 5 and put the 5 in there. And that does give me a line. All right. Literally 3 left. Here we go.
Game with small math and numbers. I like it.
All right. So we got a 3 and a 0.
So our options are 3 or 0.
Yes.
And I'll do a 3.
Is that going to be the higher number, yeah?
Ooh, or do I just want to go ahead and take a 0? If it doesn't connect to anything, though, you lose points, don't you?
I'm not sure. Yeah, probably. Yes, each orphan circle. Yes.
Okay, well then let's take the 3. So let's take the lower number.
So you're going to take the...
No, the 3. Sorry, I thought it was 2
3.
3s for some reason.
So
I want the higher number.
So you're taking a higher number.
Yeah.
And you're putting your 3 next to your 3 here?
I am.
Yes. Because
Do little dots or something on them.
Dots, there we go. Dot, 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 dot. I am going, so yeah, I'm a bit screwed now. I'm gonna take... Oh. Well, it's gonna be 0 for me, isn't it? Or it could be 3. It could be 3 still. If I do the minus, it's a 3. So we're gonna take that, and we'll put the 3 in there. Done.
What? Okay.
Right, here we go.
If you would have done it in the top one, you would have still had an option to add a 6, but that's fine.
So, 2 and a 2.
So we have 4s, 2s, and a 0. Okay.
Just while it's in my head, I'm going to do 2 times 2 is 4. That goes in there. We're going to put the 4 in, and I'm going to link it to the 5. Done.
And the 3. Oh, you can't do 2
Nope,
links.
Exactly. You only choose the 1.
Well, I'm gonna do multiplication.
You're doing multiplication. Yeah.
And put the 4 above the 5.
Put the 4, and so that links into that one. Done. This is the final roll of the game. I guess I want to be having a 5 or a 3.
Come on, 2. So a 1 and a 2.
You want to have... Well, you want a 3, don't you? Yes, you want a 3.
Yeah,
or a
3.
5. Or a 5.
So a 1 and a 3.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Oh, there's a 5! And it's the lower number, so you can do it. And I can't do it. So let's do yours. So you can take the lower number, you can take the 5, yeah?
Hold on 1 second. I was writing the big numbers down on here. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take the 5.
It's got to be the 5. So you do that.
Yeah.
It is the lower number that links those. Right. I can do a minus or a multiply. So I've got a 1 basically, haven't I? So yeah, 1 just goes in there. Take the minus because the multiply is just not worth it. Right, there we go. So we've completed our trek in the Himalayas. Now we have to score. Oh, here we go.
You do your score first, because I will be right back. This is too much excitement while drinking a smoothie.
Okay.
I'm not exaggerating either, you guys. I'm actually very excited about it.
Okay, you go and be excited and come back when you're ready. So, end of the game. Once all the circles from the playing surface are filled, each player adds the value from the fixed lines, the zones, the bonuses, and the penalties. So, fixed lines. Each fixed line is worth as many points as the highest number it contains, plus 1 point per additional circle that is part of the line. So it's worth as many points as the highest number it contains, plus 1 point per each different one. So let's have a look. I've got a fixed line of 6, this 6 here, and there's 1 attached to it. So that's going to be 7, isn't it? Each fixed line is worth as many points as the highest number it contains, plus 1 for each additional. So that's a 7. I have a fixed line here of 6, 5, and 4. So 6 is the highest, and I have 2 additional. So that's going to go 8. That looks good to me. Zones. Each map zone is worth as many points as the number of of one of its circles plus 1 point per additional circle that is part of the zone. So...
Okay. Are you for sure that... I know that it said that if you put down a number and it could link to two of the same numbers, that it only links to one of them. But if it could link to two separate numbers, are we sure that you wouldn't be able to get that 3 as well?
Yes, I'm sure, because I made the choice. You can only have linked it once.
Okay.
Yes. No, that's that. It's as you put the numbers down, you can make one link. That's it. All right. But in fact, actually, it's interesting. It would only give you 1 point. So here we go. So zones, each map zone is worth as many points in the number of one of its circles plus 1 point per additional circle that's part of the zone. So my zone of the 6s, the point, it's 6 points. Then it is 1 point per additional circle. So if I'm using that as the main one, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is in that zone. My 5s, that's a 5, 6, 7. Okay. Bonus, your longest fixed line and your largest zone grant you a bonus depending on their size. So we see the example. So...
Ooh.
I think here is, let's just have a quick look. So if you have a zone or a fixed line of more than 9 circles, where each additional circle is worth 5 points. Right, I see. So, I have a line that is that 3? I think that's 3, isn't it? So my line gets 1 additional point. Does that count as 3? Let's just have a look. Right, depending on their size. The longest fixed line. So that is 3. So that is worth 1 point on my line. And my zone is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's actually 10. So that's 25 for the 9. Plus 5 for the extra 1, so I get 30 bonus points for that zone. Wow, that was well worth it. Okay. Then penalties. Draw the unhappy face on each orphaned circle that is neither part of a fixed line nor a zone. So the 0, the 8.
It's not how you draw a frowny face, but whatever.
It does say you can do a cross as well.
Oh, okay. I was going to say rule breaker.
So these are all on their own.
I'm enjoying that buzzer that you've created yourself.
Right. And so there's 12. That's 12 minus points. Oh, we did bad. Okay. Oh. So what have we got? We've got 16. That's 16 in total for that. And we have 45, 52 on that. Oh, there's some serious... So here we go. Taking away the 12, that's going to give me...
68 minus 12, what is that?
6. Hang on.
6. No, not 56. That can't be right. Yeah, 56.
56, yeah. That's what I was going to say. Okay. Over to you. Wow, okay. So let's just go through it again. Each fixed line is worth as many points as its highest number. And then plus 1 point for each additional circle. So let's start here. You have a fixed line here of 5, and then you've got 2 circles attached to it. So 5, 6, 7. So that's the first one. You have... I'm hoping I've done this correct, but yeah. So you have a fixed line that is... Ooh. Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a bit confusing now, isn't it?
Because it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 if you start up there.
Yeah, well, I think that's where we... Yeah, okay. So your highest number is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That'd be 17.
And that one goes, the longest route attaches to the 11 as well. So that's what I'm wondering. How do we score mine?
It's because you're awkward, isn't it? Oh, right. Because you still have this. That's you've got 1 5 going into that line, but then you've got a 5 going into this line as well, haven't you? So I think that means we count it again. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because again, it's a separate. There's a split here.
Pull up a chair, everyone. This could take a while.
I'm just looking here.
I don't know. I don't know how mine would be scored.
I'm trying to find an example where because there is where they've got multiple.
So they do have an example with multiple lines.
No, not in the way. Not in the way that you've done it.
So I'm wondering if like my 6 and my 5 up there would connect, but nothing would connect into the other things because it's already in a used up line. Because my main line is the one that I would want you to score with the 11.
Yeah. So here we go. If your result can be linked to several identical next numbers, you can only pick one. So we've been doing that. If there are 2 different next numbers, you must link your result to both of them. Oh.
So that sounds like mine.
Yes, but it's... Yeah. Because you had the 6 here. You'd already put the 6 down. If you put the 5 down there, then you would link the 6 to the 5, so that's valid. At the later turn, you put a 5 down there. Well, that 5 does still link through to that 6.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And in effect, that 5 is still part of that chain. It's just, it's an alternate route, isn't it? I think you do get to score that twice, effectively.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think that's fair. Because we were following the rules. So if, for example, you'd done this line, you got the 6 here, but say you'd done you down here, they'd put the 9 and you put a 3, and that was a 4. By dropping that 5 in there, you could link the 5 and then link the 4. That's what it's saying, that if you had, because you popped that one in, you're making a connection. So the connection goes here, but you can also connect over if it followed through. But no, I think that's fair. So we've done this first one. This one gave you, this route gave you some, going from the 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 and 5 gave you 17. But we've also able to go 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5 up here, which is 17 again.
And then it goes over to 3.
So hang on, you've already done this 9, but this 9 hasn't been done. So this 9 going into the 10.
And then to the 11.
Into the 11, yeah. Okay.
So it would go 11, 10, 9.
Yes. So it'd be 11, 12, 13. All right.
Oh, snap, y'all.
That does all of that. Now, oh, hang on. Then you've got 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah?
5, 4, 3.
No, because you didn't have the connection here. Remember that got crossed out.
No, we crossed out the other one because my 6 and my 5 were supposed to be connected. Why would I not connect my 6 to my 5, monkey?
Well, hang on, you got a connection here. That one's got crossed out. Did I make a mistake?
Yes. You crossed out the wrong one.
Did I cross? Okay, fair enough then. Okay.
Yeah.
So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh my god. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You're definitely counting all this up. I'm not counting this up.
Even Roger said that he had mentioned something in chat about it. Yeah, okay. I looked at my... I was about to say, I can show you my picture.
It's absolutely fine. This is why we'll play it again. Okay, so that links all of that up. I think that is all of your links done, isn't it?
Yes, please know that my links are going to link up to the numbers.
Okay. So,
every time.
Oh my goodness me. So...
Because that's my longest link.
So... It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 9. So that's your longest link. That's 25 points. All right. Over to your zones. Let's get this right. So zones
4 different
is...
zones.
You've got the 3s. So the highest number is 3 plus 1 is 4. You got the 5s, which again, plus 1 is 6.
And then 9 plus 1 is 10, and then 6 plus 1 is 7.
Okay. None of your zones are greater than 3. So that being the case, you don't get any bonuses.
Right.
Done. Okay.
No, you got to do my 6s. Oh, did you do my 6s? Oh, okay, yeah, you did. Okay.
Okay, count it all up. You do the top one, I'll do the bottom one.
Oh god, I didn't write down the numbers. What were they?
7, 17, 17, 13, 19, 25. And I got 27. See, I can do 27.
$98 for the top, I think.
98. Okay. Now then. I don't think you've got any isolated numbers, have you?
Don't.
No, they're all doing something.
So I got 125. I don't know how you got 153.
Who got 153?
Volnor somehow got 153. I don't know how. So I don't know if I did something wrong.
Lorno's saying 128. He's checking.
I got 120. I got 125. But I'm doing just pen and paper, so.
Check your workings, everybody. Is Lorno checking them out? 125
yeah, 98
in total.
plus 27, I got 125, yeah. But I don't know if our math over there is correct. Okay.
All right.
Zones is not the way to go, monkey.
Clearly not, but hey, you live and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did all right. Well, I got 30 points for my bonus zone, but that's nothing compared to you being able to link through. If that's valid, which I'm sure it must be, then that is the way to do it, isn't it? It does not say. Let me just check here. I'm trying to see because... So a fixed line is a sequence of numbers that you follow one another, yeah. The result can be linked to several identical numbers. You can only pick one, which is fine. That's what we've been doing. If there are two different numbers, you must link them. Here we go. Here we go. So, okay, we won't worry about this game, but here we go. Each number can only belong to one fixed line. A fixed line.
Okay, cool.
A fixed line cannot contain the same number twice.
So, that one up top would just be the 5 plus the 4, so that'd be a 6. So that one's a 6. And then my longest one was the 19, so that one would stay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so the 10, so essentially there can only be one line. Well,
yes.
One link per, so that 9 wouldn't have gone to the 10, which is fine. And then only the 5, and that's one of the 5s, and the 6s would be okay. So that would have been 6 plus 5, or that would have been a 7, because it's 6 plus 1.
So hang on a second. So this line here, that is valid, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not the 4, 5, 4, just the 4 and the 5. Because you said it can only have one number, so just one of the 4s and 5s.
Okay, so that's
a 6.
That's a 6. Okay.
Right, my longest line is still 19.
I'm gonna scrub these out. So the longest line was this one all the way along here, wasn't it?
The 19.
Yeah.
So then that meant that the 6 and the 5 up there would still technically be a link, which would be a 7.
Which would be a 7. Okay.
And then I guess that would be it.
Yes.
Okay.
And you still get your 25.
Right, but let's do these numbers.
Okay, so you got a 6, a 7, a 19, and a 25. I think you're still winning.
Would it have been a 57? Is that what we're getting? I don't know.
Oh, do I need... Hang on a second.
It's 15.
Where's the...
27. Yeah, and then the 2 goes over there, and then 3. Well, 57.
19 plus 25. So you got 57.
Right, plus here. 27.
Plus 27 is...
It's 40... It's 74.
It's 84. 84.
Right. Okay, yeah, 84.
84.
Okay, so mark me down to 84. That seems a little bit better.
Yes, I don't feel as bad now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, right, well, we've learned something here, which is good. Shall we jump straight on in and have another go?
Yes, if we're doing a different map, though, I need it.
No, same map, because we're still in our beginner phase. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just play, whereas I was going to suggest we get people from the chat to play. I think we'll do that another week so that we just make sure that we're comfortable with it. But you guys are obviously, you're learning as we play as well. So next time we play, because the good thing about it is, in essence, this game can have as many players as you like, because you all just take a sheet from the pad and away you go. So
right. And no blocking off my links this time. Oh, this must be the link she wants way over here where it won't connect.
well, I will pause on my putting things down, and I will take whatever your first answer is. So that's what we'll do. Where's the little doofer?
You might want the longest link, monkey.
That's true. But I don't always see that.
Well, just know from here on out.
Okay. All right,
my choice is the longest link.
Right. Okay. Because
this is fun.
It's brilliant, isn't it? I can see how addictive this game can be. I'm just going to sort of skip to the end a little bit. There is an expansion pack for this, and there's also
I'll be right back.
a kind of I don't know, can you call it a sequel? Essentially, it's the same mechanics of the game, but you are tracing a winding river in the Amazon. So you're doing the Amazonian River. I love the setting. I love how this works. I love that the fact that it all packs up into the little box, right? It's really, really neat. I love this game. So it basically says, I'm answering your question, Lorna. Playtime is between 15 to 30 minutes. Yeah, we take a bit longer than that. Number of players, 1 to 50. Well, there you go, you see. Everyone can just have a sheet. Everybody can be playing all at the same time. They say that the age is 8+. I guess if the person is particularly good at maths, it really doesn't matter. And even then, you know, yeah, so long as you can basically work out a value between the two dice and you understand the scoring mechanics, then you're good to go. Prepping collections.
So far, this gets 4 monkey thumbs up.
I think it gets more than 4, but you
Monkeys have 4 thumbs.
Okay, well then, you know, it's definitely all fingers on this one. Yeah, I love it. As I was just saying to the guys that there is an Amazonian version of it where you're going through the rainforest, which is really cool. This would be great for
younger kids that have their basic subtraction, addition, multiplication, because if you're not trying to do it super fast, let's say you're playing with the boy TM, before you pick your numbers, you can wait for him to figure out all of your number options, kind of like I was doing for Monkey, where I was like, here's all of our numbers, whether he wanted to know or not. But you can have your kids do that part, so you sit there while they figure out what, you know, whatever you rolled and all the math for it. So it's also a learning and fun game.
Well, so Lorna, you're saying the multiplication puts it a year or 2 off, but as Sarah just said there, it's a great opportunity to work together, right? So I don't think it would become a stressful, oh my gosh, I'm having to do math exercise. I think it would actually be fun, and it would be teaching at the same time.
Because 6 is the highest number, correct?
On the red dice, 6 is the highest, and it's 5 on the yellow.
So that's why I'm saying, you know, your biggest number that you're multiplying up to is what, 30? So
yeah,
you know, I think it's awesome.
Do you want me to tell you about the more advanced game, or do we want to just jump straight on in and we'll do that at the end?
Yeah, we could talk about the advanced game later if you want.
Yeah, because you want to just jump straight on in. Okay, let's do that. So, here we go. Rolling the dice. Because I want to explain these little bits. These little bits down here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, let's go. That is a 5 and a 6.
Well, whatever happened, we would have gotten stuff last time because we had way over those scores.
You had over those scores, so you had the 65 plus. There's a challenge, so you got the 65. I did not. All right, but in any case, what do you want to start off with?
11.
11. Where do you want your 11?
Do we go in the same spot or do we go way higher? Sorry, I got a yawn. Let's go at the very tippy top.
Very tippy top. You put an 11 in there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that is a plus.
I drank the rest of my smoothie too fast, and now my stomach is full.
I am going to... I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to take that 11. I'm going to put it in the center there. Okay, done. Rolling again.
I mean, Chris, you would never tell him that it was learning. You would just tell him that it's playing games.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We got a 3 and a 1.
I screwed myself.
Yeah.
Why'd I do that? Oh, I seriously screwed myself. I apparently forgot how to play the game in between turns.
So you're going to have to put whatever number you decide right next to your 11. So which are you going to take?
Or we could move my 11.
No, it can't. It's pen. It's pen. It doesn't move. Doesn't move. Hard luck.
I don't like this game anymore. Multiplication.
Okay, so putting.
Don't ask me where to put it. There's only one place to put it.
That's it. Yeah.
I screwed myself.
I am going to. Well, you see, that's an interesting. But I was going to do exactly the same. I was going to put the 11 here, and I decided.
Go ahead and
not
put
to.
a frowny face on my 11.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Just frowny face it.
It's. Excuse me. I'm going to take the 3, which will be the multiplication. Yeah, I'm going to put that 3 down there. I don't have to put a frowny face on because you never know, things may work out, but we'll see. Oh, that's a 4 and a 3. So I could do multiplication on that, couldn't I? That'd be a 12. I could put my 12 in here. Do I want to put my 12 in there?
Pick a lower number.
I'm going to put the 12 down there and link that. And that's multiplication. Right. You're taking the lower number.
Oh.
So you're taking the 3, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to put that just there. And you're going to make yourself a little zone. A little zone. There we go. Little zone.
Man, so upset with myself for forgetting how to play the game in all of 5 minutes.
So that's a 1 and a 0.
We're gonna take the multiplication.
Okay.
And we're gonna put it to the left of the 3.
So you're going to put the 1 in there.
Nope, it's a 0.
It's a 0, of course it is. There you go. See?
Because math.
Yeah, I know. You're talking to the wrong person.
Okay.
I'm going to put. So I could have a 1. Do I want a 1? I'm going to take the 1. So I'm going to go for the highest number. I'm going to put the 1 just there. Hope we can get a 2 at some point.
Man, I'm so mad at myself. I have a lonely little number up there.
Oh, okay. So we've got a 0 and a 4. So if I take... I'm just going to jump ahead here, Sarah. If I take the 0, I'll take that as the lowest number, and I'll put the 0 above the 1. Ah, I've just screwed myself, haven't I? Ah! Doesn't matter. I'm just going to link that. So 0 to 1. There you go. Okay, what are you going to take?
I'll take the 0 as well.
So you're going to take the lowest number?
No, I'll take multiplication.
Oh. Okay, you tell me, right? So multiplication there. Where are you putting your 0? I should stop jumping
below
ahead.
my other 0.
Below of a 0. Which, this is going to be dots.
Yeah.
Dots.
I put dots on my screen too.
Did you? There you go.
Good job.
Okay, I want a 2. Give me a 2.
And a 6. No, I'm kidding.
We get 2 5s. That's going to be multiplication for me. I'm going to jump ahead.
No.
Hang on, no, it's addition.
Oh, don't do that.
It's addition, yes. Addition, I'm going to take the 10 and I can link those. Done. What are you going to do? Tell me exactly what you're going to do.
I think I'm going to have to do subtraction.
You're doing subtraction, okay.
And we're going to put it to the bottom right.
Bottom right, so it's a 0, yeah?
Yes.
Just checking. I just want to make
Very good, monkey.
I just want to make sure your maths are good.
Class, give a round of applause to Monkey.
Oh, come on. I basically
I'm just being a teacher.
I had very poor education.
Could you,
and
before you roll,
yeah.
Before you roll, could you push the dice tray up a little bit?
Is that better?
Yes, because you kept rolling and it was right below the watch picture and picture on my screen, and I don't know how to get rid of that.
Put a 0 next to the 0 for a zone. I don't understand, Roger.
No, you put a 0 next to my 0 to make a zone, is what he was saying.
All right, yes, yeah.
Or he's saying get a 0 and put it next to your 0 for a zone.
Oh. So what, if I go for the difference, hang on. The difference between, so that's the minusy bit. If I do that, I can have a 2, can't I?
2. Yep.
I can put my 2 in there. So here we go. I can link the 1 to the 2, and I can link the 2 to the 3.
Okay, but you said we could only link it to one thing. Oh no, your 2 is, you can link your...
Because that's what.
So we can link it to 2 things.
Yeah, because it's in progression. So it said if your result can be linked to several identical next numbers, you can only pick one. If there are 2 different next numbers, you must link your results to both of them. So the one links to the 2, and the 2 links to the 3.
Well, I'm also going to take a 2.
So you're doing the minus
subtraction.
Yeah. And where are you putting that?
I'm going to put it. Let's do it to the right of the 3.
Yeah, good call. So that 2 goes in there, and that would link to the 3. So you're hoping to get a 1 into here to link to one of these zeros. So not all is lost. All right. Oh, well, look at that. I gave you exactly what you wanted. So what do you want to do? Do you want to well, you could take the lowest number, and that means that the little mark we've done is then valid again.
I've already used up 3 of my... Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take the lower number.
Okay, so that definitely does that, so we're happy.
But I don't know... I might regret it, but let's put it to the right of 2.
To the right, so you're talking about this one here?
Yes.
Okay, so that 1 is going to go in there, and that links to your 2. Interesting. Interesting. All right. A 4 and a 6.
So 6, 4, 2, 10, 24. Well, I'm going to take the 4.
So as the lower number?
Yes.
Where would you like to put the 4?
Below the 3?
Yep. That 4 goes in there. That links the 3 and the 4. I will take the sum of those, so I'll take the 10 and put the 10 just there, and dot 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 dot. Done.
I'm really upset about that 11.
Two twos. Two.
Two. I'm gonna take the subtraction.
Oh, that's a good thing, isn't it?
And I'm gonna put it above the 1.
Above the 1?
To link it to the 1.
Yeah, so that's a 0, and that links in there. So you're taking the subtraction, okay. And in fact, I'll take the subtraction as well. And I'll put it up here in the little annoying one, and now make these a zone.
Pope, you guys, he's gonna win this one.
Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I think actually, so we're already learning the tactics that you definitely need to have yourself space around, don't you? To start off with. Okay, so 4.
Come on, 1 and a 4.
Well, that's what you got. 1 and a 4 and a 4.
So I'm gonna take the addition of the 5, and we're gonna put it next to the 4.
Yeah, so that's a 5. That
Math was odd.
was link it into there. I am going to.
I get way too excited about this game. You're never gonna let me play this game on here ever again.
No, I will. We like excitement. It's good. I am going to put.
Yeah, your kids up to their 6 timetables will really have it down.
I'm going to put. Yeah, Monkey didn't learn that much. I'm going to take the lowest number. I'm going to put a 1 just there and hope that things work out.
1, 5, and 1.
Maybe they do work out. Maybe they do.
Oh.
So we got a 2 and a 0. I'm just counting here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing. I need to use 1 up. I'm just going to use that one. There you go, done. Got to keep an eye on me on tracking it.
So if I did a 2 and I made it going into that 1, would that count as a tiny link then? We did decide that it would count as a tiny link.
No, because that's the whole point. That's where, remember, that 2 going into the 1, you've already got a 2 as part of that link. You can't have multiples of the same number. So no, it doesn't work.
Right.
But you could take the 0 and make it into the zone.
So let's just use up the last
lowest number.
Yeah. Put it down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really screwed myself with that 11 placement.
So I'm going to take the 2 being the highest number Put the 2 in there and link the 1 and the 2. Oh, 3 and a 3.
Addition.
Addition. So you're going to do a 6. So you're going to take addition. You're going to put your 6. Are you 6 in there next to the 5?
Where the link goes.
Where the link goes. So that's going to go in there. I'm
or else you'd be like, oh, you want to put it next to the 0?
Are you sure? I'm going to take. I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? I'm going to take the 3. So I'm taking the lowest. Oh no, I'm not. No. 3 times 3. No, idiot. I'm going to take that. Is a 9. Going to put the 9 in there and link that. Ugh! God damn it! Use a pencil next time, monkey. Okay.
I do remember somebody at the beginning of this game mentioning something about a pencil, but. Aha! Addition.
That's a 7, isn't it? Oh, you see, things are working out, and I'm assuming going straight along, yeah? So that's addition. That's addition. That'll be your last addition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, put it in the middle.
In the middle, straight along. There we go. Done. And I've got a multiplication there. 2 5s. Give me that 10. That sweet 10. That goes there. ... Sorts out that little problem. Okay. Give me a 3. I want a 3.
On a 2 4s.
Boo. No. But it's okay. It's okay.
Shit.
It's okay. We can do that. So we could do. It's a minus. We'll take the 2. I'm going to put that in there. Put that 2 in here, and hash. Okay. What do you want to do?
Oh boy. I can't do addition anymore.
I've really messed up somewhere. Because you've got more things than me. I don't know where I've gone wrong. I think I've got. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You've got 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're going to use 1 now. So actually, no, that's correct. That's okay. It looked like I'd messed up.
Let's take the 6. So the higher number.
Higher number. Yeah.
And let's put it to the right of the 7.
To the right of the 7. So that 6 goes there. Now the thing is...
No, put it below the 7, because then they touch.
You said to the
and
right.
I'd have two.
You said to
right,
the
but I didn't really. Yes, but then I was looking and I noticed that 2
right.
6s would touch that way.
So 6 there, and that then becomes...
Yeah, then they're touching.
A group, yes. I was going to say, because that was a bit... You can't have the thing. Okay, that works. All right. Right, okay. Here we go. So yes, 4... I've messed up somewhere. You've got 4. I've got 5 left. Where have we gone wrong?
Unless that one up there you marked out is open.
No, but remember, you've got 4 circles left. I've got 5 circles left.
Oh.
So I've missed a turn at some point then. Nah, let's not worry about it. Okay.
I vote I missed the first turn.
So we got 2 5s.
It's not what I want.
No, it's not what you want. It's not what I want either.
I'll take the lower number. No, the higher number.
Yeah.
So the higher number, we're gonna put it next to the 7.
So that one in there. Okay.
Yeah.
You never know. It might work out for you. I'm going to take.
I've lost this round so hard.
I'm going to take the lower number. I'm going to put the 5 in there because it's the only place it can go, and we'll wait and see what happens. But as I say, I've messed up somewhere.
I need a 4 and a 2.
You can have a 3 and a 3. So you can have a 6. Oh, but you can't have a 6 because you can't do any pluses.
We're just going to go for it, you guys. We're going to do multiplication, and we're going to put the 9 above the 5, so that way there's a blank hole between the 7 and the 9. Not there! Oh. A blank hole between the 7 and the 9. I told you beforehand! Because you told me to tell you before you write it down.
I know.
I did it, and you still
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do plus the 3s. I'm going to put the 6 in there, which links that. It's because I literally am doing... I'm listening to you, but not listening to you because I'm working my own maths out and trying to work out where I want to put something. And then I'm also trying to work out then where you might want to go. So I'm writing some down, and of course it's not where you want to go.
I can never get an 8. Why did I do that? I can never get an 8.
That's a 4 and a 1. I can't do pluses. You see, this is now where it gets annoying. Oh, but it's okay. That's okay. So I could take. I'm just going to do this while it's in my mind.
Here's my question.
I'm going to take the higher number. Going to take the 4. Going to put the 4 in there. That links up there. Right, go for it. You ask your question. Go.
Do I get to erase my 11 so that way we have the same number of circles remaining? No. Because if that's the case, then I put my 4 in the 11 spot.
You can't. Well, it wouldn't serve you any purpose.
Yeah, it would connect to the 3.
It would. Yes, to the separate 3. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Just for simplicity, let's do it. So that goes in there.
I'm still gonna lose.
Yes, we've kind of both. This is definitely a learning game, yeah. But
next roll.
But I've been having a lot of fun because last game we both ended with 1 choice left, so we've done something wrong. And I've got two things to do. But it's like, yeah. So we got a 6 and a 1.
Oh, so close to what I needed.
So you've got 2 spaces. You've got 1 space there and 1 space there.
Yeah.
Well, you could have a 5, couldn't you? And you could put the 5 in here and make that into a little zone.
Yeah. Stop it, you guys. Yeah, or I could put the 6 there, and the 5 and the 6 would connect.
Yes, you could do that.
Let's put the 6 next to the 5. Connect the 6 and the 5.
6.
Only for the simple fact that I think that I would get more points for that link than I would for a zone.
So you're taking the highest number, and you're putting a link in there. Okay. What do I want to take?
I'm still gonna get a frowny face, you guys.
There's a lot of frowny faces going on, isn't there? I can't use the 5. I could take the 6 and go for a zone, but I can't do. Well, here we go. I need to be able to take 1 random act here. So it's whether you allow me to take this, meaning my last roll of a dice is going to be the minus.
Yeah, do what you want here. You let me remove that 11.
Yeah, fine, okay. So I'm going to take the 6, and these are going to be dotty dot 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 dot. So my last choice here has got to be a minus. Your last choice is a minus. Yeah, well, you know, we're learning. We're learning. All right, here we go. Final roll. Let's see what we get. A 3 and a 1. So it's a score of 2, isn't it? For both of us.
It's 2 frowny faces for us both.
It is, isn't it? So let's put the 2 in there, put the 2 in there, and that's it. Done. Right. Oh.
Let's look at your paper first. I feel like it's going to be less of a poop show than mine.
I don't know. Links. So my highest link here is a 3. And then it's 4, 5, 6. My highest link here is a 12, 13, 14, 15. My highest link here is a 2, 3. Highest link here is a 6, 7, 8. My longest link is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 3 bonus. All right. Zones. I have a 10, 11, and a 12. I have a 2 and a 3. I have a 6 and a 7. Largest one is 3. So that gives me 1 point. Yeah, because those zeros. So that, actually, did I do the zeros? No, I mustn't have, because it's not down there. So those 2 zeros, it's a 0, and then +1, so that's just 1 point. So it's no good having zeros linked up. Zeros are rubbish.
They are.
Which, yeah,
they very much are.
I mean, you're going to get points for it, but there's no sort of good starting point, is it? You're starting at 0, so zeros are rubbish. Frowny faces. I am going to have... It's just 1, isn't it? So it's -3 points. Because everything else either links or is a zone. Yeah, 3 points. I'll do adding up in a bit. Right, let's go to you then. Poof. So you've got a 4 and +1 is a 5. You have...
What are the +3s on the scoring sheet for?
+3s?
Yeah, between the next to the frowny face, there's like a box that says +3.
You mean this box down here?
They're in gray.
Yes.
No, below that. Drop down.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. Hang on a second. Let's find out. It's for the expedition mode only. So we're not doing expedition, so you don't have to worry about those. Where are we up to? So we've done that 4 plus 5. Okay. So we've got one here. This is a great one. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's awesome. We then have a 6 and a 7. Your longest one is...
And then the 4 and the 3. That makes it a 5. Oh, you already got that one.
I've already got it. Yeah, I've done the 5, yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get a bonus of 20 points there. You're talking about it being rubbish, and actually you might be doing all right.
Where'd you get the 4 from?
What 4?
You wrote down 5, 4, 7. Oh, no, that
14.
is 14. Okay.
14. So you've got... Well, it's 0, and then 1, 2, 3. for your zone. You've got
What did you write me down as? What number?
3.
No, the 20 part. Oh, that's plus 20 score. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you've then got a 3 plus 1 is 4 up at the top. Mm-hmm. You've got a 6 plus 1 is 7. Mm-hmm. And your biggest zone is 4, which is 3 points. As far as frowns, you've got 2 frowns, haven't you?
Yep.
So that's -6.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's quickly top these up.
I think you won this one.
Maybe. So I was 35 on that. And
I think you got a 56 is what I think I have you as. I could be wrong.
Plus 33 minus 3. 54. It's pretty close. And you have...
I can't. Screen looks tiny right now, so...
It's alright. Wow. So you got 46 there. I don't know. I might... 3 plus 3 plus 7 plus 3. 17.
Uh-huh.
That's 63.
Yes.
Minus 6.
Yes.
57. Oh my god. So annoying. But the game doesn't count because we completely messed up all the scorings and everything in it. Yeah. Well, okay, we're a little bit closer. Right. Okay. No, I don't know about you. I love this game. I think it's brilliant.
I enjoy it. I think we can all tell that I like it a little bit too much.
No, well, too much is not a bad thing. I just want to get better at it. And obviously, managing it on the stream, I'm going to have to concentrate a bit more on it, not get too distracted. It's because I'm excited. I want to be able to do my bits.
So my review of this game is, I think I like it a little bit too much.
Yes. So here we go. So I told you at the beginning that we were in basic circles, but you see how these circles have got extra borders on them?
Yes.
So what they have a special rule. Let's just quickly go to that. Dangerous circles. The maximum number that you can put into those circles is a 6. So if you have to put more than a 6 in them, then it's a penalty, which is -3 points, as you know.
Now here's my question. Let's say you had to put an 11 in there, but the 11 still went to your link. Do you still get your normal points, but then just an additional -3?
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's in, like, your normal, like, yay, good job link.
No. Because if the only number that you could put on in is an 11, right, it automatically becomes a frowny face. Because it's a dangerous point. In other words, it's just a fail. So put a cross in there. There's no actual number that went in there because it's a fail.
Well, that's weird.
No. It's not. That makes sense.
Okay.
Right. It's exactly the same for the basic circles. That if you end up putting a number or have to put a number that's over 12, it's an automatic frowny face. So it doesn't count. The maximum number you can have written down is 12. It does say it says it on the front of the box. So this one has multiple bad circles as you go up this very steep ascent. I like how that it's a sheer face and you've got these hard, treacherous circles actually showing it there. That's quite cool. I like that. So no matter
what, you're gonna have -9 on that game then, or whatever.
No, you're not, because so long as you put in low numbers under a 6 in those areas, then you've done it.
Right, but I'm saying, like, you couldn't have a link of 7, 8, 9 right there.
No, of course not, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it just wouldn't happen, because it would just be all frowny faces. So you'd have to be very careful. You could still make it happen. So
I like the game on easy mountain.
Right. So here we go. So we then go to the expedition mode. So there's different modes to the game, as I say. This is expedition. So once you understand the basic rules, it's time to take on a new challenge and build up the ascents with the help of gear and companions to be used at the perfect moment. Okay. So what this does is there are reputation stars. So
on my first game, on our first game, my score was 74. So the map said 65 and up, you'd get a star. So I would have gotten a star.
Okay, so the summit is the minimum number of points needed to complete the ascent. All right, so you were over the amount. The amount was 65. You were okay on there. So here you will need at least 70 points to at the end of the ascent in order to reach the summit and earn 3 reputation stars. So that's how many stars you get. So you would have got 3 stars. The race to the summit, stars are only won by players who obtain the highest score amongst all the participants in the ascent. So you would have got the race to the summit as well, because you were better than me. This is where, of course, if there's multiple players, a real race happens, doesn't it? So you would have got that. And then the third one is the Hall of Fame. For each scorecard during the very first ascent in expedition mode, the highest scoring player writes the date, their name, and the score in the corresponding ascent column. Each time the record is broken during subsequent ascents in the expedition mode, the new record holder does the same and strikes the old one out. So here we go. This is a Hall of Fame. So basically, we would write in your details. We would say, Sarah did this particular map and you got 60 plus points. If I come along...
Okay, we would have put down like 74, and then if you played again and scored like 76, then...
Yes, and we've got this constant record of everyone who plays and who's getting the best score, which I think is really, really cool.
I would want to laminate everything.
So you basically can get assist cards, which I think is quite cool. So these are things that help you during your ascent. But this is the bit that I really, really like, the challenge envelopes. So each challenge envelope contains a new test in order to enrich the game. So when to open them, after each ascent, once the totals are in, check if any players manage to meet one of the remaining challenges. So for example, if you had a zone, your zone must be exactly 5 circles. So let's have a quick look. Let's look. Did any of us make a zone? So there's a zone of 4 circles. So you didn't manage it on that one. I got 3 down, 2. That didn't manage it on that one. 9, no, not on that one. But look at this. On my first game, I have a zone of more than 5 circles. So by doing that, I could effectively open this challenge envelope. Because I've achieved what this requires. I need to have created a zone of more than 5. There are things in here, and basically it gives you instructions as to what to do and how this alters the game. Right? And then, once this has been done, we've got the next challenge envelope. And let's just go through them. So the next one says, your zone must be exactly 3 circles of 7s. Then after that is your fixed line must be exactly 9 circles long. And you have to do these in order. So I think you had a line that was 9.
I did.
But you can't open that before opening the zones of the 3 circles with 7s. right? You only open one per sort of ascent. So if different challenges were overcome, only one player per envelope. So the player who overcame the challenge opens the envelope. If several players met the same challenge on your ascent, the highest scoring one of that particular ascent gets to open it. What next? Once the envelope is open, surprise! You just have to follow the instructions inside. Once opened, the envelope is useless. Don't forget to recycle it if you decide not to keep it. And that is it. So I think the next time what we'll do is we'll play a basic game just to make sure that we know what we're doing and we've ironed out any issues. And then I think I'll explain some of the expedition rules as far as the additional cards and things like that. And potentially, maybe we open up one of these envelopes if we manage to achieve. So the first thing we need to do is to have a zone of, was it greater than 5? Let's just double check. No, it must be exactly 5 circles. So there you go. I wouldn't have done it because my zone was not 5 circles. It was more than. I love this. I think this is great. There's a whole host of them. And this, look at this one. Well, look at these two. These are thick. There's some serious weight in these. Right? These are quite thin. These are skinny challenges. But these ones, my goodness. Right? I love that. I think that's brilliant. It's the I wouldn't quite say it's like legacy mechanics that sometimes have been very popular in board games, but it's certainly a nice surprise addition for people to discover as they go. It gives you that little bit of a incentive to want to continue to play, to get better. Because you are just refining your play, aren't you? You're just getting better and better, more skilled at it, which is really good. I do love this game. It's an instant Monkeys Fantastic Award game for sure. I might not be particularly good at it, but I absolutely recognise this is a really, really clever game.
I feel I might grunt a lot more if we play the more the harder levels, but I liked it.
Yeah, no, I think, and again, because it packs up in a little box. I mean, you know, there's a monkey hand, so it is. I mean,
you could even honestly, you could play that with somebody on the plane.
Yes, exactly. That's it. This is a perfect travel game. You don't necessarily have to take everything with you, you know. But again, this would fit in your suitcase. It is a little bit weighty, you know. But again, if you're selective as to what you take with you, then you could maybe cut down on that. But again, perfect. It's a right size box. Everything packs on in there. There's no space wasted. Yeah, love it. Think it's absolutely brilliant. Really, really good game.
Yep, definitely gets the monkey seal of approval.
Oh my goodness, yes. Yes.
It would even get a booty sticker.
No, I knew I already liked it just by reading it and going through it. Now that I've actually played it, yeah. Regardless of what my playing result is like, I absolutely appreciate what this game is. The design is just so clever. And so now, of course, I'm intrigued to find out what the Amazonian game's like. Whether it's exactly the same, which still be fine because, of course, you know, it's a different kind of map, isn't it? So different challenge there. Or maybe is there something unique to the Amazonian? Is there some additional little mechanics? But what you're going to see is different. Yeah, well, this is it. Sometimes you do want the same but different. So, yeah. Hopefully, once it becomes available, we will take a look at the Amazonian game because it is a complete standalone game. It's not an expansion. So you could get either or both for that matter. Right, there we go.
I think this game.
I think we'll end on that note, hey?
You didn't put up the Magma Fist award.
Oh, I can't.
The little seal on the screen.
I know. It's difficult for me to do that here. Yeah, it's difficult for to do.
Time, I would say that this game is fantastic.
There you go. So you get a live one. It's that good.
Fantastic.
Excellent. Thank you. Well, thank you very much for playing, Sarah. Well done on your wins. I think this definitely has ticked your box, hasn't it? Yeah.
Thank you for having me play, and I will tell everybody to have a fun and safe weekend, and I will jump out of here.
All right. Bye for now, then.
Bye.
Okay, and so thanks to Sarah for playing. Yeah, brilliant game. Highly recommended. So definitely worth checking out. That is Trek 12 from Lumberjacks Studio. Just go into your local game store and ask for a copy. All right, so I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend and look forward to seeing you on Monday evening. But until then, bye for now.